Hi, Charles and Susie here. Well, today our Runaway leaves us. Our baby is flying the coop. Thanks for watching. Well, as you may have seen in a previous short video, I washed the Runaway. I've been checking everything, all the electrical, made sure the lights work, which I knew they were fine. Just making sure it's all ready for the new owner who's going to pick it up today, and doing some last minute things. We're throwing in quite a bit of stuff, aren't we?
Pretty much everything we used.
Right. The only thing we're not is the custom cushions that we had made, that we spent way too much money on. But everything else is pretty much all set up for her, and I'm including a DuraSafe Protect, and if you're not familiar with that, go look at one of my earlier videos. It makes sure that the hitch literally cannot pop off the ball. It's really a nice safety issue. And if you're looking at getting a Runaway, I would really highly suggest that you put the big LED lights on the back. I put one on vertically and horizontally in the back to really be seen, but if you just have one on each side, that's a great thing. Well, we've had a 4x8, 6x8. I'll let Susie talk in a second. We started, I think it was 2016, we got our first Runaway Camper, and had we seen one before we bought it?
No.
Nope. I was looking for something to use at ultra marathons, especially like 8-hour, 24-hour races where you go out and do as much running, walking as you want to do, and then I would go take a nap. I mean, I never was competitive anyway. And so Susie is a former assistant scoutmaster, so tents are still good for you.
Well, they were.
So this is our sleeping box, which you love. So we started with the 4x8 and loved it. So we literally had not seen one in person, but I found it online, the best price you could find, because the teardrops, though they are cool, they were incredibly expensive. And so
yes.
I found...
And my dad said, why don't you just buy one down the street? Why are you driving to Florida?
And we said, well, that's the only place you could get at that time. There are now some sales offices.
Well, and because of the price.
And for the price too. And we didn't even get to meet Steve Shives, the owner. I believe it was his brother that we picked it up at their old site. And so I was disappointed. I wanted to meet him. And as it's turned out, they've become very dear friends of ours. And we love that whole family to pieces. And so we used the 4x8 and went all over the country with it. Multiple trips out west. Easy to tow. You know, I know some people are kind of, literally upset that we were leaving the Runaway fold. And we're not. We'll always be a part of Runaway. I recently just shot some new videos. And if they have something really new, next time I'm down there, I would probably do some more videos, but they're near and dear to our heart. What's one of the things you liked about this, both of our Runaways, as far as camping?
Yeah, there's a lot of things. You're up off the ground.
That's it mainly.
Away from the bears.
Right.
Away from the rain. It has air conditioner, away from the heat.
And so we loved it because you could pull into, we used to use KOAs a lot. We're not going to be doing that so much with the Transit, but you could pull into one of those or any other place or a rest area and just jump in the back and go, and you're done. Especially if you had a big lithium battery. Some people carry a generator. We never really did that too much. But we used a Ford F-150 and then a Dodge Caravan. They both pulled them well. They tucked in nicely. So we still highly recommend them. It is what it is. It's a small box that has room for you to sleep, and then some people will put a porta potty, and they'll even do some cooking in there. Some people put a Thule box. We have an ARB awning and solar panels, and I think not many people have done it that I've seen, but putting this Max Air fan was a game changer. We did not have it on our first one, and so with this, with the passive vent windows, wow, really pulls the air through. And so we still think these are a great buy, and if you're looking at a used one, I have a video about that I posted not too long ago. But
and don't worry about condensation. It happens.
Yeah, people, I'm glad you said that. I didn't even think of that, because it's a box, and condensation can happen on our Transit in your house.
You close it all up, and you're breathing.
Right, and people want to turn RVs, especially, but even a Runaway, into their house, and they want it to feel like their house, and they want to seal up every crack, and that is a huge mistake. You want this to breathe. That's why we like the vent in the ceiling, because it's always, even when you have it shut, air is still coming in and out.
And if you don't have a vent, just open up, crack one of the
Right.
windows.
But if you close this thing up, especially when it's colder outside, you can have condensation, and that's your fault. Stop breathing. And then you won't have that issue anymore. So I've given all kinds of tips over the years with Runaway, and like I said, I may have more videos to come, but we just wanted to kind of do a last shout out to the Shives family. I'll get emotional here. I love that family. They've meant so much to us, and they still do, and we love going down and visiting with them. But these are a great way to go camping, get off the ground, be safe, and just about any vehicle can tow them, especially now with the fiberglass version. So I don't think I'll cry when it goes. It was a great experience, and we loved it, and it got us camping.
Yes.
We wouldn't be doing our transit over there if it had been for the Runaway getting us out on the road and camping. Kind of got me out of my comfort zone. I'm probably more of a chicken doing new things than Susie. She's just wild and crazy, Susie. But it got me comfortable getting out on the road and camping and seeing new things, and really glad for that. So I guess we'll wind it up right there.
Yep.
It's been a great experience. And check out the Runaways if you're looking for an affordable way to camp and be comfortable. And thanks for watching.